Octane.
Yo, what up, boy?
Oh, brother.
Yo, Rasta, you dash me, we're family.
Lock the tent.
Hold on, we're so forward outside, come take picture. Hold on, we're forward, don't move.
How does it feel to be a star, man? I mean, everybody wants to come into the tent when you are going.
You have to address him as the closer.
The closer, yes. Take a seat, because you're not going nowhere.
Okay.
Take a seat, man. You ain't going nowhere for
Well, General. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, see, you release a song called Where the Fire Gone. I will play it till the thing rub out of the laptop. Rub out, come here say, the Octane here.
Now see no more fire burn, boy. That's why I be a blood I run, boy. Now see the youths with the Marcus Garvey booking at them hand, but them finger full of gunpowder. Oh God, and where the fire gone? Where the fire gone? Where the fire gone? Render your heart and not the clothes so you put on. The more side powerful than any fire.
Yeah.
Me love the dancehall Octane.
Yeah.
I love the dance, but you see the reggae Octane.
Yeah.
Me appreciate the reggae Octane.
Alright, yo, catch you back here. Make sure you say this.
Yeah, man, me appreciate the
reggae
reggae
brand new
Octane.
reggae album forward in all courtesy of Jammy's record, Jan production.
To the roots.
Yeah, that album is crazy.
Octane. I don't want you to act like, say, we now support a thing from them.
We are getting involved in this already.
No.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved in this. No, don't get involved with this.
Remember, say you come to it with a reggae album and we tell you, say, Octane.
Yeah.
That one you come.
Yo, what we are getting involved in this already.
Remember, say we are saying to you, say, Octane, reggae.
Yes, man.
Yo, we are getting involved with
this.
this.
Say you're still at the reggae, brother.
Yes,
Talk to me, man. Where the Fire Gone, I mean, it's one of those songs that not only do we play to entertain people on the radio, but we also play it when we're talking about some of the serious things that's happening in Jamaica.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of the topics and the conversations that we're having, we like to talk about that because once upon a time, and I don't know if this was your Mets, but once upon a time, the music used to speak out against a whole lot of things that was going on.
Yes,
you
that
know,
was the Mets.
we used to look at some of the artists and we championed them because they brought certain things to our awareness that we wasn't taking serious. Where the fire gone? The fire's there no more. You don't hear. It's like almost everybody is so scared of this visa laws losing thing and this, you know, not touching certain topics because they don't want you to be penalized, that the teaching and the social commentary is now suffering for it, man.
Well, when I did that song, you know, a lot of artists take offense to it. And I was actually, you know, I speak from my perspective. The song even go for me too. So I tell enough interview me, I say, yo, no song I really go for me, because when I look into myself and know, say, yo, you should I do some more of them songs are still. You know what I mean? So, and it also go for the people them in the music fraternity where I think, you know what I mean, them should be doing more, you know? But me still not blame them, because here comes a thing named social media.
Right.
And then now here we go on. Social media should be a platform where you have to do a test. Have access to it, just like a driver's license. You know, everything where you have a test, we have access to it. People cherish it, you know what I mean? But social media, any random person, you know what I mean, have access to it, and any random person just say what and do what on it. Right. So you find out a lot of artists that, you know what I mean, like myself, a lot of artists, it affect them where them get caught up in watching social media and say, yo, Jano, this is the new trend. And the younger generation is going for that, so I have to fit in. And then when you box an individual, you know, put an individual in a box and boil it down to survival. Then the survival mode chip in. You know what I mean? Because you know allow him to expand and to do what him love and plant that seed and watch it grow and gain from it. The survival mode chip in. Baby mother start calls. Still it's beautiful go school. Bills to pay. Ray. So a man say, you know what? I sing every man is straight and clean, Bossa Blanca. You sing lose a friend, and you sing where the fire gone. But every man is straight and clean, Bossa Blanca, bringing in the money. So you have a 10 where you just drift to that side, because what you boil along back to survival more than just creating what you really want to create, because you have all of these bills and then your bills exceed your income. So a lot of people get caught up in that era or that part of them life where them boil them to survival mode. So that's why I have a lot of youth or a lot of artists just decide, say, oh, let me stay over the dancehall side. I'm rock with the young youth. I'm go and do over the side because it bringing in income. But that don't necessarily mean that is the main focus, and that is what them really want to do.
You don't think though, and I'm glad that I can have a conversation with somebody like yourself that is very intellectual, right? Even though we can identify with, because we have a thing here at SoundChat where we say morality versus reality.
Yeah.
So a lot of us would like things to be morally the way we were taught and the way we grew up, but the reality is things have changed so much.
Things have changed so much because let me not cut you. Things have changed so much because one time you have lawyers and doctors and Oprahs and all of them people that run in the world. Now the role model of the world are Kim Kardashian, the role model of Black China, all of those things, and those things is very influential on the internet. And remember, say, each child have them iPad and have access to the internet, and them watch them own thing, and them intelligent. Them are rap with other people, and them IQ above our IQ. So them get caught up into this where
my question to you
morality boil down.
My question to you becomes now, does it lessen the message of the music? Because one of the things that we have captured the world with was the message in our music.
It does.
Our thing was educational, informing people, bringing awareness. So are you worried that it may hurt this whole thing of priorities of sending the kids to school and buying the new car and paying rent?
Not from me.
No, I'm speaking in general.
In general. Not because remember from the initial stage I did dancehall and I do reggae music.
Right.
But you have artists who just do reggae music only, artists just do dancehall music. So the ones them who do reggae music only, then them have to face reality. Their reality is right in front of them, and them have to boil back into a survival mode when them have to survive. So you understand, so the message is different. The difference between Chronics and Protege with a lot of artists that has been doing it before and doing it now is that the team that them have and the people them allow them to create a platform, and them could have gain, and them could have them a lot of sacrificing, but them could have gain because them not have certain responsibility as an artist carrying. You know what I mean? So them gain and them sacrifice and them do them thing and them do them thing and them gain that platform. You have a lot of artists. Talent is there, but a lot of baggage with the talent. And it's very costly. It come with a cost. You understand? So, and I like me can run on the street and say, yo, the girl them we love and it. And if me go, I'm saying, touching on the street, man, fresh like water. Pull up over Portmore, stop in at the plaza. Have a girl at Portsmouth, some over Gaza. Yo, bro, me no left my charger. Next day, St. James, link up Sparta. That he don't like, and the place boss. And then me can go and say, where the fire gone? Where the fire gone? But yeah, well, like, not the artists don't have that. Them, the Almighty, bless them with that different the variety where them can explore in different areas. So you have to understand from that perspective and know, say, yo, Chano, and I know a lot of artists. And the politics of the business right now, it's not about talent or who you know. You understand? And the team, them we are farming at the business. A youth like me get whole heap of fight, and we whole heap of push out, and we whole heap of side, and we whole heap of this. You know what I mean? Say, a show like this, I'm supposed to work it years ago. But you have people where they book the show, them and I book the show, them and say, use my artist, don't use Octane where I'm a wallet because you have to book me eventually. Because how long you going to repeat the same artist then?
Right.
See it? So, but my team allow me so I can cover my expense and I can still roll out till me get booked. But you have some other artists can't do it. Them cannot do it because this is them only source of income. That is them only source of income. And them have 5, 6 kids. Different baby mother, them go to school, and you know them baby mother still. You know, social media, they mash up the thing, and some people say, you know, mind you, pray. And it's not like that. It's just that people, you have that platform, and that's the only way them can hurt you. So you have enough people that try to prevent those things. You understand? If you talk to enough artists and them be honest like me, them going to tell us that you know, star, you know, so I never really want to sing that song, but it work. So when the artist goes, so boom, now I say, all right then. You want me to suffer your respect to all the white car glass, and him come and say, me bad from me born. Run up, boom, boom, boom. And it bust. What you think him going to do? Him going to stay right there, so. You understand? For example, on stage, entertainment report, a lot of places. You understand, say, if you watch certain interviews back then and interviews now, just for example, because I don't bash them, I don't want nobody feel like me I bash them. You see, certain artists have to build up them criteria to even get a platform to go on any one of those platform to interview now. Now you have a little flare up on the internet. You don't know the platform them have to just interview you because you're the person that buzzing. No, it's not like Winford want to drop the status or Anthony Miller want to really drop the status. It's just that them have to make that transition also. So if you as an individual don't make that transition, then we get left out. You understand? I remember saying every 10 years a different set of kids. And no matter where you try, you can't save your kids them. You only can provide proper home, proper education. At the end of the day, them have them own mind and what them like. One of my daughter them drive and one song come on with me Alkaline and she was like, Daddy, you do a song with Alkaline? I said yes. Oh, you're really an artist then, Dad. She has said,
I guess Alkaline is fair artist.
Big Alkaline, Tamil, all of those. Remember, say me sing to them, but them see me as a father. Them not really see me as an artist because I am not. Me and them artists. Me not.
Yeah, for them
when them go up on them iPad and me a pop up on them iPad.
Right.
So them see as a dad. So you have to understand. Say these kids exposed to these things. So you understand. So the morality, I got job. The morality. Me and you come to one era where. You have to do that. You have to see somebody and say good evening, whether you like them or not. Your mother not deal with that person, but you can't pass on and say good evening. Me I run. What do you mean I do some jogging and say, alright, me have to lose the belly and run. And a youth come from school and say, good evening, sir. Me have to stop and go live with him and say, yo, me never had. It's been a while since me I pass a child and they say good evening. So you understand, so the moral standard of people is kind of backs up because who now go with the flow and who now try fit in, have to try find a way to survive.
Knowing what you know and understand. Go ahead, Ninja.
And that also hurt the business.
It hurt everything. It are gonna hurt everything. Because as what you say, boom, you gonna and me say, alright then, and me start burn certain fire. You gonna have people who them vocally, them want to express themselves, but them more if you do it DM, they might DM me and say, I like that song, but them now go up on your page and write it. Right. Because you have a lot of people out there. Why you think Trump run America? Because a lot of people feel the same way how Trump feel.
Of course.
But if them come out and say it, we're going to say racism. But them feel them more to push Trump to express.
See what them want to say.
His or her thought through him
and
support him. So you have a lot of people right now. Me might burn a fire and them DM me, but them now go up on your page because if Octane fall, him alone for take the fall. Nobody no want to say, yo, me see that brother you type this and here, you know. So yo, let me take him visa.
The serious part of the whole situation, and I think that because we have this syndicated platform and so many different cultures listen to us, it's important sometimes for us to dissect certain things. And when you came out with the Where the Fire Gone song, right, and notice that we're still talking about that song because that's how relevant the song is to our platform, right? It's a question that I feel like every radio announcer should have zoomed in on.
Listen me.
Now, give me a second.
Hold on. Me make a continue. Me have to tell you no respect. This is the first interview me ever do where somebody have put emphasis on it. Them not play the song there, brother.
And this is what I'm saying. The song is...
Them not play it.
The song is perfectly put together. The lyrics of the song shot. So it's not like a man just come up with a medley and I just hit that. The song is a perfectly good song.
Good.
But let's say the song is not playing in a dance hall. Okay, you them into different things. I'm just looking at it and saying the meaning of the song and what we are going through right now in our culture, our Jamaican culture. Let's say we put other cultures aside for a second. What we are going through in our Jamaican culture, day-to-day life, right? How we used to look at the music for refuge, for education, for awareness. We realize it's no longer there. Yeah, it just bothered me that no one else, no other radio, no platforms were using this song as well to say, well, and not even if you want the song for go number one, because this is further than a number one conversation. This song, your song, I was disappointed that it didn't open the conversation. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I explain to you, because what happened now, me do a song name, and them thing I discourage you as an individual, as a writer. When you go to compose a song, you say, yo, Johnny, rest the reggae rhythm, give me the dancehall rhythm, because I know this is a shot. When you go to compose a song, it shouldn't be like that. I do a song and I do on stage and I Winford a whole a vibe and I say, Winford, this song should have been the national anthem, the theme for the country. China come here charge you a prison song when me do. And them not play it. And me do a next song where say, at twirl. And that them a run with. You understand? Them don't play it. So a song like this where you don't know my budging them in your music or play it. People say, I'm accustomed to them people that play it. And then them come, yo, Octane, stop singing reggae music. But me been doing songs like that. Me do a song like this. It not play. Me have to go and say, Daddy, what am that song there? Oh, them don't know. Some people act like you're fool. You know, send an email now. If you don't download it, me know say you don't download it. Them not play it better. So it can't even mention in our conversation because them not listen to the song.
Listen,
you understand?
We pay attention to very important things in the music, and I think that's why our platform has gotten so big. And the conversations that we have on radio, Octane, most people won't have those conversations on radio.
Because you continue to be a leader.
Now, hear me out. I know nobody don't have to tell me this because I saw it. You bust at a very difficult time in music.
Very.
People don't talk about it. But you were able to get through at a very difficult time in music because your bus was right between the peak of Gully and Gaza. Nobody never want to hear nothing else.
Nobody never want to hear nothing else.
But that, and you somehow you made it through. You started to make hits, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 hit, till all of a sudden we say Octane are foreign. And Octane is touring. And there was one time that I remember I even had the conversation with you and I said, but Octane, you touring more than most of the artists then because there was a time when everybody lost them visa and you had all of the hit songs and you were touring the whole world, right? Here's the question that I have to ask you. How does it make you feel, and I want you to be honest with me, that you're the same Octane, you're still putting out the good songs, but you're not getting that focus that you used to get?
Well, for me, to be honest about it, for me, how I look on it at the glass half full instead of half empty. I remember say, I'm not a young artist anymore. I'm doing like 13, 14 years now.
See.
All right. As I explained, my run and my glory, people, the Almighty set it up that it come through a default. If you understand that. Look, if at the time Movad they done them visa, they wouldn't look for Octane because enough people they book Movad at the time. And Movad they never get the visa, and visa they cancel. So them say, all right, put Octane. So enough people see me for the first, and then me deliver, and them transform into a high Octane fan. So the Almighty give me that gateway to go through, like the Gaza and the Gully thing, as Vibes Cartel them down at Tivoli Jamboree. Me never forget say, yo, we done with the war. The next day, me are the biggest artist in Jamaica. So how I look on it is consistency, and I'm not a young artist anymore. I cannot be the same I act in 3 years because when you're a young artist, you have to maintain yourself for 3 years. After 3 years, art become relative. You understand? Art becomes relative because me, as an example, me go Europe. Me and Vibes Cartel I play upon the radio like, whoa, when me go Europe, a Romanian is a Vibes Cartel in Europe. I was like, well, I say, I can't hear one Octane around here, I can't hear this, and you understand? So, art become relative when you understand your journey, understand what you want to do. And if you understand, say, this new era, you have to understand, say, watch you know, this new era is not about music anymore. You know what I mean? It's about the flair and about who can climb a post and who can black out him face and who can do this and who can do that. And then after you get that attention, then they move to the song. One time it was a song, then you know the artist. Now it's the reverse. Because what? Leaders become followers. That's why your program stand out, because you stand out to be a leader right through. If you understand, if you look, the parent them and I get parent by the kids them. So if you understand, say, that's why enough of the songs them we could have stand out. If you have you and 10 more leaders in the business, don't take all leap. Stand up and say, yo, that song you the song. Me guarantee say the kids them are going to listen to it. The reason why Vibes Cartel is so influential because Vibes Cartel has formed a cult. And when they put out something, whether them like it or not, them are say that. See. So you see, when you look on your page, when you as a DJ, when you look, you know, instead of before you even dissect the song, whether you like it or not, the song drop today, tomorrow morning, 1 million views. Automatically that have to add to your playlist. Because when you go out to go play, you look stupid if you don't play it. It drop today and tomorrow you go dance and it play. If you add it to your playlist, because that the fans them when you play in front like. If the rest of people them out there, when an album drop or when a reality song drop, not from me, from everybody who will do them thing, and it bust tomorrow, man, then have to play, then you balance, the equation with a balance. But the skill tip now. So, what may I do? Not appealing. What may I do come like farmer? You know, like you have traditional jobs. Everybody I try the doctors, lawyers, but the avenue, the congested. And it play less than a farmer. But in a glamorous, because your fingernail them have dirty. And in a advertise, you know, look good. Nobody no want to do that. Everybody rather go to college, get them doctorate, diploma, bachelor, and still come back, come work at one call center. Them just want to know them have the qualification for both. Say, yo, me have this.
Same.
But you work at call center. But a farmer have the whole around here, so him not feel look bossy. Him bank account better than yours when him a drive a better car, and him not feel rare. So you understand, say, people go for the facade more than the reality.
Octane is in the building, people. We are wrapping up the Jerk Fest, West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Ninja, you know how the thing go. We haven't seen Octane in a long time. Sugar's also in the building.
Sugar.
So you know how the thing go already. Turn it up, SoundChatRadio. Wake up. Wake up.
And you are going, yo, Palm Beach, please don't shell. Tell them that.
Yeah, definitely. I was watching you perform, but when we talk to Octane, we already know that shellings.
Yeah, shellings.
Cause I don't see you flop shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We know that
Have
shellings.
the energy
You come through as a young artist, and from them time they tell now you still a sell shell.
We're watching them. I'm telling people them come. I'm glad to do the interview. I'm out on the road again. We are tour. We do the interviews. Them we are promote the songs. Them we are do all of them something. There. You know what I mean? Big up my new team. Big up new management. Big up everything. So. We're there out in the road again, the songs them.
Send me the songs. Send us the new songs as well.
We have Band Gallis, we have Ready Fire Gun, and we have I Swear. The new thing, our new album I drop for John it named Reggae Boot. You know, featuring me, you don't know Demarco, a Professor on it, Stephen Marley, the song The Sick. Big up Stephen Marley, where's again the on it? Assassin, big up yourself.
Read him up, Ninja.
Read him up.
Turn it up.
Oh God. Oh God, soldier. Oh, you can present. You know what thing already. Palm Beach. Oh God. What them a deal with? Just sign a new deal. What a deal big. Go love your mother bad mind. What the face is. Oh, Starboy you wrote. Hey, watch your ear. Just what them a chat said. We a lucky place I watch them a watch where. The last girl them touch a butt, them batch. But we know we mulla up like we win the lottery. Whoa! We have all right for bird. Girls see me them body start jump like a frog. Whoa! Two of them want mind fit tag. But tell them to run up come in and left my tickers. Oh yeah, we have all right for both coast to coast. The girl them want ride it. Oh, tell them all right for toast. We a celebrate like them watch it now. Boom, line sweet a kita carry ice. Cologne uppercut, Mike Tyson. Tell them a over the G like the mind pies. Throw bass in the street, right cycle. Oh, that style right, new and fresh. Can't text the phone, I tell it is too oh, me girl live my life not here. Ooh and vex. Oh God, don't watch a SoundChat. Put the big Benz money washing stand. Rolex a flip when he can flash him on. From a girl thing, we not line chatting down. But talk from me belly with a blocking ramp. On the end, put the White House like Washington. Them a speculator wonder how my pocket stand. 600 million, yeah, the profit strong. To the traffic we flashing and dashing down. Take a boy girl crushing plan. Whoa! Step in at the street, yeah, we fresh like water. Pull up over Portmore, step in at the plaza. Have girl a Portsmouth, some over Gaza. Yo, bro, me no left my charger. Next year, St. James, link up Sparta. Daddy don't like me gone with the data. Man a baller, hey team, baby gardener. So me tell some boy this boy. And so we do it, couple of bad girl and flick, boy. The brand them rear auntie, oh God. Touching at the street, oh boom. Straight and clean, bossa blanc. You know turn like Camille, bossa blanc. But we no living at the stream, bossa blanc. But from hear me no watch you know, yeah. So we know the boy things bossa blanc.